Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first ever virtual Saints and Sinners live auction pre-show. I'm Chris Marchand, and I'll be your host tonight. Thank you for being here early with us. I just love that you're ready to get this party started. We have some fun and exciting performances to share with you in just a moment. But first, let's go over how you can bid and participate this evening. If you haven't registered yet, you can go to www.thesaintsandsinners.com and click on the Register Bid on Auction Items button. But to make things even easier, you can simply text the word SAINT, S-A-I-N-T, to 72727. That is the word SAINT, S-A-I-N-T, to 72727. And we'll send you a link that'll take you directly to the site. Once you're registered, go check out the auction items and make sure you buy our 50/50 raffle tickets. The tickets are $25 each, 5 for $100. The pot is already over $3,700. And if you win, you get to take home half. Not too shabby, huh? Now a word from some of our students. We have an incredible violin program at Our Lady of Lourdes. To start out the evening, we are bringing you a spectacular video produced by our school's very own violin teacher, Mrs. Doherty. We are so grateful for the time she took to put this together. She did an unbelievable job of showcasing our talented students and all of the hard work they put into learning this classic and timeless instrument. Now grab a drink, kick back, and enjoy the show.
The wine. We were shopping for a bottle to bring to her cousin's soiree.
My cousin's a sous chef, she's very gourmet.
I grabbed my favorite Cabernet.
He's got no clue, and so I say, darling, the wine.
The wine?
The wine. They're serving monkfish, so darling, the wine can't be red. How about this Austrian Riesling instead?
Honey, you know I don't like the Riesling. When have you ever seen me drink Riesling?
Never, but can't you listen this once? Red wine and fish, you'll look like a dunce.
Fine, I'll bring the red, you bring the white. That way I'll still get drunk, you'll still be right.
Fine,
fine.
Fine. And then there was the cab.
The cab.
The cab was stuck in traffic in the middle of Broadway. 10 minutes we wait.
We're 12 blocks away and we're already late.
I point out there'd be no delay if we would just turn that away.
Honey, the cab.
The cab.
The cab was pointed squarely down Broadway. I know you're concerned, but your cousin's on Broadway, so why have we turned?
Darling, I know my cousin's on Broadway, but there was lots of traffic on Broadway.
Surely, but now in my own defense, we're farther away, which doesn't make sense.
Fine, driver, please stop here if you would. I think walking will do us both some good.
Fine,
fine,
fine.
fine. We don't say anything as we're walking down Broadway. It's like I'm walking next to a stranger. I've had that feeling more and more, like I don't even know him.
But right now it's cold and we're still in a hurry.
Not gonna stop and I'm not gonna worry.
We'll
We'll
be
be fine. 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 Then it starts to rain. My hair starts to drip, my shoes are a mess, my bag's getting wet, and so is my dress.
I love the rain, how everything
The wind's
shimmers.
picking up, we've got no
And
umbrella.
nods her hair like morning dew. Suddenly I start to think of the day that I first met her. A bucket of snow had landed in her hair. I picture her shake the snowflakes off her shoulders, and somehow I want to get us back to there. I want her to know that I can bear to spend a single day without her. How can she know? How can she know?
Oh, my shoe, my shoe, my shoe! Dang it, this is really fantastic. No, really absurd. And what? You just stand there and don't say a word. Fine, I'm gonna go. We're late for my cousin. God help the soul who's late for my cousin. You can stay put here out in the rain, but don't leave it up to me to explain. Give me the wine, don't take all day. Fine then, bring it yourself, your Cabernet.
Shut up and marry me.
Fine! What?
heaven. West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees,
Younger than the mountains,
blowing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, oh take me home. Country roads,
if I
all my memories
should stay,
gather around her.
I would
Miner's a lady,
your
stranger to the water.
so I'll go.
It's dark and dusty,
But I know
painted on the sky.
I'll
Misty taste of
every step
moonshine,
of the way.
teardrop in my country roads. Take me home to the place I belong.
West Virginia,
Mountain Mama, oh take me home. Country road, on the road again, like a band of gypsies we go down the highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keep turning our way and our way. Country road,
country roads,
take me home,
take me
to the
home.
place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, oh take me home. Country road.
Oh, I hope life treats you kind, and I hope you have all dreamed of.
I wish you joy and happiness, but above all else, I wish you love.
And I will always love you. I will always
Take me
love
home, country road. Take me
And
home, country
will
road.
always
On the road again,
will always
just can't wait to get out on that road again. Country road, the life I love is making a music with my friends. Country road.
I can't wait to get on the road again.
Country road.
We'll always love you.
I'll always love you.
Welcome everybody to this amazing fundraiser event. I am Bob Smiley, and I was very excited when they called and asked me to be a part of this because at the time I didn't know what the term pro bono meant. I am a comedian. I wasn't always a comedian. I actually was a stay-at-home dad for a little while, but then we had kids and had to get out of there. I know a lot of you probably don't know me. I live in northern Mexico, a place called Houston, Texas, and I am very honored to be a part of this event for Saints and Sinners. That's their name, Saints and Sinners. Isn't that basically everyone? And I know this fundraiser is probably looking a little different because let's be honest, everything looks different since 2020 started. 2020 was so crazy, and not even because of COVID, but, you know, we had race wars, we had fires, we had an election, you know, thank goodness that all went smoothly. But this is how bad 2020 was. Do you guys remember when murder hornets showed up for like half a day and they were like, oh, wow, you guys have a lot going on. We'll come back later. But one of the positives of a lot of stuff shutting down is I think we had time to invest in what's really important, invest in our family and community. I know I got to do that. Most of my shows canceled, and all of a sudden I got to really pour into my family. My wife and I have 5 tax deductions, all boys, and it's a blessing. You know, I don't know how personal I can get with you guys, but when I first got married, I was actually told that I couldn't have children by my mother-in-law. She thought she was in charge because we were living with her at the time. But with the first 2 we had in the hospital, the third one I'd read an article that it was better to have the baby underwater. So we did that with our 3rd child, and don't do that. Seriously, turns out not everyone at that YMCA had read that article. That lifeguard was angry. But with the first one, I remember how quickly my life changed. My wife actually went into labor at 5:30 in the morning, and she jumped up. I had one job to do. I was supposed to call the hospital and tell them we were coming, but I was so nervous about being a dad that I messed it up. I was like, we're coming in. We're going to have a baby. Going to have a baby. And they were like, calm down. Is this her first baby? And I was like, no, this is her husband. And I hung up. We got there. The doctor already didn't like me because, again, I'm a comedian, and we met him 2 weeks before, and he was trying to give us advice as first-time parents, but he's like, if the baby's crying, it's because of 3 things. 1, he's hungry. 2, he's tired. Or 3, he has a dirty diaper. And, you know, I'm a comedian. I was like, shouldn't dirty diaper be number 2? He didn't even laugh. He just turned to my wife and gave her a pamphlet on single parenting. But I remember that day. And I didn't even know what kids look like when they're born. I thought they were pink and cuddly like you see on TV. They're goopy, man. I'm on the video going, okay, here it comes. It's a grub worm. Oh, my God. Like my first son, I was expecting pink and cuddly. He looked like a VeggieTale dipped in motor oil, just. And I remember being so nervous. And what I realized is that we need help investing in our children's lives. We need help setting them up for success and that foundation. And so that's why I wanted to be a part of this event. I do know a big portion of this money goes to technology and help educating these kids, which is important. I mean, let's be honest, technology is everywhere with kids. My youngest came in one day and he was like, hey, Dad, I created a cartoon. I want to upload it on my FTP site, but I forgot my password. Can you help me? And I was like, I don't even know what you just said. You know? Thankfully, my oldest son was there to go, Mason, what do we say about using big words in front of Dad? But it's so important. So what we're doing tonight is very valuable for all our futures. I do want to close out my portion telling you a story of something that inspired me years ago, and hopefully will inspire you. So, man, many years ago, I don't even know how to set this up. Well, when you're hugely famous like me, and I am famous, and the worst part about it is I'm always having to tell everyone. You know, even my kids act like I'm not famous. I was actually noticed by 8 different people in one day. And I was like, huh? And my oldest was like, yeah, we're at a family reunion. But when you're famous, you get to join all these exclusive clubs. Oh, I already told you that I belong to the YMCA. So the first time I went to the YMCA, I didn't know what to do, and I'd heard swimming was good. So I started swimming out front, and I was getting a lot of laps in, and I was finding a lot of coins. And I didn't know it was a fountain. I found out quickly, though, because in Texas, the YMCA, they have these trainers, these bulging biceps and vein in the neck. You know, they can't shake their head no because their shoulder meat won't let them. And, Anyway, her name was Julie. And she came over and she made me get out of the fountain, made me put the coins back. She took me inside, and they had an Olympic-sized pool. And so I got in the outside lane, and in the lane next to me was the oldest guy I'd ever seen in my entire life, like in his late hundreds. Like he was a week away from being a greeter at Walmart. And I love elderly people. I think they are the coolest people in the world. They have the best stories. Even when I was a kid, I loved hanging out with my grandparents. I do a lot of youth group shows. And I tell kids that, like, hang out with your grandparents. They are a blessing. And some kids are like, I don't want to talk to my grandparents. Their mind is going. They say weird stuff. And I'm like, dude, that's the best time to talk to them, right? It's like channel surfing. You never know what's on. So, because my grandmother was that way. Really quick story. She bought a motorhome one time and wanted to go to California with me. And I was in college, so we got in this motorhome and we were going through New Mexico, and a police officer pulled us over. So I pulled over this motorhome, and the cop came up and he knocked on the side of the door, and my grandmother was like, "Shh, pretend we're not home." So I was like, what? So I love elderly people. So I looked over this guy and I was like, "Hey, good morning." And I guess he couldn't see very well because he was like, "Good morning, ma'am." And yeah, that's my cross to bear. I guess you've noticed by now my voice is a little high for a human, especially a guy. In fact, that's what's weird. I am the dad of 5 boys, so I'm the protector of the family. And what kind of protector am I going to be? You know, if you were a burglar breaking in downstairs at my house and I was at the top of the stairs, would this scare you? Like, you better not be down there. Like, I'm like the only guy that can stand at the top of the stairs and go, "You better get out or I'll call my husband." So anyway, I ended up talking to this dude. He was funny. He told me some great stories. And then what happened was just so amazing. I was like, "I'm going to swim." And he goes, "Okay, but before you start swimming, can I ask you a question?" And I was like, "Yes, sir." And he goes, "Do you think I'm old?" I was like, "What?" And he goes, "Do you think I'm old?" And I was like, well, that or you've been in the water way too long." And he said, "I'm 96 years old and I bet I can outswim you." Well, part of being a good Christian, which I try to be, is knowing your limitations. I am very competitive. So I knew I could beat him, but I didn't want to beat him because that's not really honoring. Like, that's not really a big deal. But I was afraid if I started racing him, I would get competitive and I would beat him. So I decided to, and I also didn't want to say that to him. So I decided to take myself out of the equation. I was like, "No, I've been getting cramps in my legs, so I'm just going to swim." And he goes, "Okay, but I'm going to ask you one more question, and don't lie to me because you're not going to hurt my feelings." And in my mind, I thought, "Oh, I know what he's going to ask me," and I'm trying to protect his feelings. But I was like, "Okay, go ahead and ask me." And he goes, "Is the reason why you won't swim against me because you're a little sissy chicken?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "It's on now, Grandpa." So now I'm going to beat him, right? So I'm over there, I'm stretching, I'm warming up. He's getting ready too. He's like slamming cans of Ensure. So we get up against the wall. I'm like, "Name your terms." He goes, "Down and back." So now I'm like, well, now I'm really going to, win because he's going to get down there and forget he's racing. So we take off, and I'm not proud of this, but I was swimming. I was like, "I'm going to teach this guy a lesson, call me little sissy chicken. I'm going to beat this elderly guy." And when I said I'm going to beat this elderly guy in my mind, I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing, And then I thought to myself, WWJD, what would Jesus do? And I knew the answer, of course, that Jesus, would still beat him, but just not by very much. So Jesus was using me to teach him how to be humble. So, I'm not in charge. But I did my little turnaround. He did his turnaround. I looked. He was like 5 yards back. I thought, that's enough. It won't embarrass him. But then all of a sudden, Old Man River decides to kick it up a notch. So I'm swimming faster, and he's moving up faster. And, now I'm trying to distract him. I'm like, "Hey, I think Matlock is on." Nothing distracted him. He gets even with me. All of a sudden, he looks over and goes, "Father Time shoots past me like a bullet in the water." So then my pride really kicks in. So I'm like, I'm a little sissy chicken. Guys, I didn't even finish the race. I actually did get a cramp in my leg. Thanks for the irony. And I crawled up on the side. I turned and looked at this 96-year-old dude who was right back at the finish line, right where we started, and he was just treading water. And I had to give him props. I was like, "Dude, you're an awesome swimmer." And I'll never forget what he said. He goes, he tried to be humble. He's like, "I swim every day." And I'm like, "I don't care if you swim every day. You're 96 years old and you tore me up in that race, man. You got to take credit." Guys, I'll never forget what he said. He put his hand up and he goes, "Well, thanks. I'll take some of the credit, but I honestly think that most of the credit has to go to these." And he reached under the water and took off swimming flippers off his feet. Little white flippers. I was like, "You are my hero." And then he said one of the funniest things. He goes, "I got to go. I'm late for work." And I'm like, "Hold on. You're late for work? You're 96. What do you do?" And he said, "I'm a youth leader for an old folks home." I couldn't even process that. But the reason why I wanted to end with that story is because I think when we send these children out in the world, the outside world's going to do exactly what I did that day. They're just going to see the surface level until they see what kind of power these kids have underneath. Guys, these kids have the power to win the race, and they have power to do great things in the race if they're properly equipped. And that's what tonight is all about. So thank you for being a part of this, and I hope you enjoyed this. God bless.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are so glad you're here. If you're just now jumping on live, we'd like to thank you for joining us as we bring you our first ever virtual Saints and Sinners live auction event. I'm Chris Marchand, and I'll be your host tonight. On behalf of the Saints and Sinners Committee and Our Lady of Lourdes Catholic School, we are so excited to have you here. During one of the most challenging years in recent history, the generous support of families, parishioners, and friends like you has helped Our Lady of Lourdes Catholic School continue the legacy of providing a superb Catholic education to as many families as possible. Thank you. Typically, an in-person gala with several hundred attendees, the Saints and Sinners annual Mardi Gras fundraiser attracts magnanimous community leaders whose support of local organizations is a part of their mission. The success of this evening is credited largely to sponsors like the original Hooters, who lend their names and financial support to the event. The monies raised each year directly benefit the children of OLL. Tonight, we want to not only thank the original Hooters and DGN Antonio family, but also our gold sponsors, the Dees family and Bob and Judy Warner, our silver sponsor, Hungry Howie's, our bronze sponsors, the Fenster-Wald family, Lori Powell-Neiman of Remax Advantage Realty, and Frank Mazzato of UBS, along with our patron sponsors, Stephen Harnett Jr. and Katie Abbott Harnett, Paul's Pool Care, and Sweeping Fringe Salon. We can't thank everyone here live, but please know we couldn't do it without the generosity of our parents, vendors, and in-kind donors. Thank you all. Before introducing the wonderful Father Gary, I want to take a moment and share what you can expect tonight. Aside from lots of exciting performances and a wing eating contest you will not want to miss, we will be encouraging everyone to bid on auction items from their phones, tablets, or computers throughout the evening. Plus, you'll want to make sure to buy those 50-50 raffle tickets. Now, those tickets are $25 each, or 5 for $100. If you haven't already registered to participate, you can quickly text the word SAINT, S-A-I-N-T, to 72727. Again, you could text SAINT, S-A-I-N-T, to 72727. Make sure you do that now and start the bidding. Our live and silent auction will close promptly at 9 p.m. And if you get stuck and need help, you can click the help button or reply to your Qtego text message. Now, please welcome Father Gary.
And I'd like to welcome everyone who's joining us this evening. I know we have an international audience. I've even had some texts from some family members who said they're already bidding on items. And if you can get the British to start bidding on items, then we really are causing miracles here tonight. So thank you to all my family at home who I hope are really busy bidding on those amazing items. This is a unique event. This is a unique year. I do want to thank, though, the generosity of our amazing parishioners. Our parishioners have been so supportive of our school during this very difficult and challenging year. We have the best parish in the world, and I do know what a privilege it is to be the pastor of this great parish. I'd like to thank our Saints and Sinners Committee, particularly Camille and Christy, our co-chairs, our wonderful communications guru, Kathy. I'd like to thank all the committee members of our Saints and Sinners. You've done an amazing job. We thank the sponsors. I do want to say a special thank you to our presenting sponsors, the original Hooters, and also Paulette and Gil DG Antonio. We're so blessed to have you here. I'd like to thank everyone who's contributed to the live auction and also the silent auction. So get online right now and get bidding. There's some amazing silent auction items, and when we move to the live auction very shortly, wow, you're going to be mesmerized. But you can see all those items if you go online right now. This is a great night. I'd like to thank, obviously, our faculty and our staff of our school. We're so blessed to have such a wonderful principal in Mr. Yevich, and amazing faculty and staff, and also our parish staff as well, who go above and beyond at this time of the year. And Mary Kibbe, my executive secretary, and also Steve Walker, our maintenance. So many people are involved in this amazing event, and I want to thank each and every one of them. I'd like to thank the priests who are joining us tonight, obviously our own Father Jonathan, and we're also delighted to have Father Victor, who's come back to join us, and also Father Ralph from the cathedral. And you'll be seeing Father Jonathan, myself and Father Ralph in the wing eating contest a little later. God help us about that one. But anyways, we'll see how that goes. But so many people to thank. I just want you to bid. Let's make this a most successful night ever. Go online. Let's make this a great success. Look at those silent auction items. Bid on the live auction items. And let's have a prayer together. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. So loving God, we praise and thank you for bringing us together this evening. We just thank you for the generosity of the people of this amazing parish. But we know that this week, Holy Week, is a week of generosity, when we recognize the depth of your Son's love for each and every one of us. May we enter into the joy and the mystery of that love that is revealed to us. And so we just ask the prayers and intercession also of Mother Mary, to whom our parish and school is dedicated. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. I hope you enjoyed the entertainment that was there just before this live part of the program began. We've got some wonderful singers, as you probably heard. And if you didn't catch the pre-show entertainment, you can go on YouTube and watch it very soon. So have a wonderful, wonderful night, and let's make this the most successful event ever. So God bless and thank you. And now we're going to have the children. Our children are singing We Are the World. And what an appropriate song when we know that the world has been affected, every part of the world, by this pandemic. So we do thank the children at our school, the parents at our school, the young people of our school are amazing, so committed. So let's listen to the children sing We Are the World. And let's just pray for the healing of our world at this particular time.
Hey guys! Hey Chris!
There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people hurting, and it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can't go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We are all a part of God's great big family, and the truth, you know, love is all we need.
We are the world. We are the children.
We are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me. Send them your heart, so they know that someone cares.
And their lives will be stronger and free.
As God has shown us by turning stones to bread, and so we all must lend a helping hand. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's start giving.
and me. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day. Just you and me. We are the world. We are the world. We are the children. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. Oh, let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day. Just you and me. It's true, we make a better day. Just you and me.
Good job.
Yeah. Wow, aren't these children amazing? I can't get over how talented these kids are. Well, folks, this is the time we've all been waiting for. Now I want you to pull out your mobile devices and let's start bidding on our live auction items. Now, a little explanation. Most nights when we're all together in the same room, we actually will close the bidding right away on each and every live auction package. That's not the way it's going to work tonight. 9 p.m. is when the live auction and silent auction are going to close. You'll be doing all the bidding on your mobile devices. You will know when somebody outbids you because you'll get a text that will say you're no longer the leading bidder. Okay? So let's keep them going up. Now, let's review one more time how it is you're going to go ahead and register. The phone number, 72727, and you simply text the word SAINT, S-A-I-N-T, to 72727. Couldn't be any easier than that. Register yourself, go to the live auction, bang, jump in there, and keep those bids going nice and high. And we're going to go ahead and start off. Got a dozen items. I'll go through as quickly as possible, give you some highlights. Hopefully they tickle your fancy. Our first package. If you've been into any of our galas in the past, you see we've always have a wine of wall. 59 bottles. Not sure why it's 59 and not 60, but we've got 59 bottles of wine chosen and donated by parents, parishioners, family, and friends of OLL. All of them 90 points or higher. So whether you're going to be getting a Chardonnay, you're going to get a Valpol, you're going to get a Cab, whatever it is, it's quality wines. Let me highlight a few of those for you. We have a Carbonaro Cab. We've got a 2017 Concrete Cab as well, an Italian Valpolicella. We have a Judd's Hill Chardonnay, if any of those may tickle your fancy. The Wall of Wine. Where are we at now, Camille, on our Wall of Wine? Where's our bid? Currently, you know what? I'm trying to get that. I'll get it to you in just a minute here. We're all working live. Let's work together. Okay? Wall of Wine, friends. That's our first our live lot is the Wall of Wine. Number two, as we move on to our second particular lot this evening, any collectors out there of memorabilia, Star Wars helmet. Now this one carries a reserve of $5,000. Why, you may ask? One of very, very few in the world. Again, this Star Wars helmet from an American epic franchise, Star Wars, created by the great George Lucas in 1977. Its value is estimated over $70 billion, the fifth highest grossing franchise of all time. Now this helmet, why so unique? It has been hand-signed by 7 of the original cast members. 4 have since passed on. All right? Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, Han Solo, Darth Vader, CP3O, R2-D2, Chewbacca, and of course the composer John Williams and the great George Lucas himself, the director. Now a little bit about the helmet. It was cast from the original vintage Lucas Studio molds and has direct lineage to the original on-screen helmet. It's a 2-piece helmet constructed of black Perspex, a proprietary acrylic used by the industry molders. Comes with its own custom design case. If it's forensically authenticated, the signatures, the helmet signature is great, a perfect 10. It's a gem mint. If you collect things, I encourage you to get the bidding going on the Darth Vader helmet. Where are we at on the Darth Vader helmet at the moment? $3,800, folks. We're getting very close. We're at $3,800. We just need to get to $5,000. We'll let this bad boy go. Keep it going. All right. Our next live package, we have the 2020 Tesla Tequila. All right. Collect this 2020 Tesla Tequila. It's sold out everywhere. Did you realize you could drive around in those gorgeous cars and they also sell tequila? All right. Absolutely. It's an exclusive small batch premium 100% de agave tequila añejo, made from sustainably sourced highland and lowland agaves. The bottle itself is shaped like a lightning bolt for those Tampa Bay Lightning fans out there, right? Shaped and is mounted on a metallic stand that bears the brand's logo. Now there's a reserve on this one, folks. If you could even find this anywhere, you're looking at $5,000 to $8,000 to be able to put your hands on a bottle of this tequila. It's for the collector out there. It is tremendous. What an opportunity you have to put something special in your collection at home. Now our next live auction package, we have Name Our Streets. Whether you're going to name the streets, the way, or the circle, we've got 3 of them here on campus. You know that from years past. All right, as you drive through the parish and the school campus. The winner here will entitle you to name whichever one you want. The person who's the second highest bidder will get to go ahead and name the remainder of the 2, and the third place bidder will get the one that's left over. You get the naming rights until we have our gala next year in 2022. Don't forget, get those bids in, get them high, get them often. Where are we at now? $1,850 is our top bidder right now on these, and again, we've got a couple of bidders just below that, so that's absolutely fabulous. That's over $5,000 already on those wonderful, naming those, again, whether it's the way, the street, or the circle. Okay, thank you everybody. Next we have item number 5. Now this is a wonderful, unique opportunity to have a virtual coffee kind of meeting, as it were. We've all been meeting virtually, it seems like, for the last year, with Dr. Alan Hunt. Now, Dr. Alan Hunt is with Dynamic Catholic. Virtual coffee, have an hour session with him, and go ahead and pick his brain. Nationally known speaker and author, Dr. Alan Hunt, on a virtual chat to discuss his books and his work with Dynamic Catholic. You have a year to schedule it. You go ahead when it fits into your calendar. What a great opportunity to sit down and talk with someone who is really, really in tune with what's going on, to be inclusive of the younger children and make, get them to fall in love with the Catholic religion. Dr. Alan Hunt. Thank you, sir. Number 6. And where are we at now on that one? We're at $450. Guys, let's get that higher. We want to have at least 4 digits on all of these wonderful live auction packages, right? Absolutely. Thank you. Lot number 6 we have now. Wow. Last year at our live gala, we sold several bottles of the 10-year-old Pappy Van Winkle bourbon. Now, we've taken it one step further this year. We have added Tampa Bay, right? Because it's Tom Brady from the Tampa Bay Bucks, your champions, Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl 55. Tom Brady has been painted on the bottle by artist Mark Cannell. You're going to get from the old Rip Van Winkle distillery family. They are going to provide the 10-year-old bottle of Pappy with this particular image of Tom Brady painted on it. Ladies and gentlemen, what an opportunity. You're going to spend $2,000 to $5,000 just to get the bourbon, if you can even find the Pappy. Now you have an original painting on top of it of Tom Brady. Come on, guys and gals, get these bids going nice and high. Where are we at now on this one, Camille? $3,800 is our starting bid on this one, guys. We need to get a little bit higher. Let's get this one over $4,000 to $4,500. Let's get to $5,000. Let's have some fun on this wonderful, wonderful opportunity for the collector out there. What a great opportunity here. Thank you. Our next live auction package, if you collect sports memorabilia, we have a boxing glove for you, autographed by 5 of the greatest boxers in history. It's called Boxing's Best. It was signed by the great Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, George Foreman, Mike Tyson, and Floyd Money Mayweather. Now, obviously, Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier are no longer with us, so they're not signing anything anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Only 50 in this very special edition. This one is number 28 out of 50. There is a reserve on this piece of $2,500. Where are we at now, Camille, on this one? Are we getting close to that number?
So we have a delay because we're on the other one.
Perfect. That's what we're around $2,300 on this one, guys, right now. So we're getting very, very close on this wonderful, unique boxing glove from our live auction items. If you collect sports memorabilia, this is one to collect. 5 of the greatest boxers of all time. Thank you. As we move along to the next live auction item now, we have, wow, are you kidding me? One-on-one with Bishop Parks. One-on-one with Bishop Parks. You have a virtual question and answer and prayer with Bishop Parks. Ask him questions you've always wondered about, all right? Probably going to be in the area of a 30 or so minute call with him. Anything that's on your mind, you can talk about with Bishop Parks. He's looking forward to the call. He's looking forward to spending time with you. And we are so, so pleased and happy to have him part of our live auction. Boxing glove is at $2,500. Let's keep that going nice and higher, guys and gals. That is wonderful. Absolutely fabulous. What an opportunity here. Again, spend some time with Bishop Parks. I think I would be a blessing to spend any time with Bishop Parks, and we'll find the live. We'll figure out where we are in just a moment on that one. Let's go ahead now to the Super Bowl. Where are we at on Bishop Parks? So we have our coming up. We're at $900 already on that one. Wow, we're going to get way over 1,000. I know that for sure. Probably 2,000 or 3,000 with Bishop Parks. Now, live auction package number 9, Super Bowl 55 champion, Tampa Bay Bucks. Your Bucks hand-signed team helmet. It is a full-size helmet. It is a limited edition to only 12, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know why they picked 12? Yes, because of your winning quarterback, Tom Brady. That's his number, right? Only 12. Now, this will be presented to the winner probably in the May time frame, because we're still waiting to get some of the team members to sign the helmet. It's been authenticated by JSA Sports, absolutely provided. We're going to ship it out to you in May. What an opportunity to go ahead and have it and be able to bid on this. Now, I'd be very surprised if this doesn't sell for 5 figures, right? In the $8,000 to $10,000, $12,000 for this particular unique item. Only 12 will exist in the world, led by your captain, your winning quarterback, Mr. Tom Brady. Where are we at now as the starting bid?
We need a starting bid.
We're at $3,800, guys and gals. We need someone to come in and get it going here. We've got around a $5,000 reserve on this particular helmet. So let's get the bids coming, friends, okay? Here we go. Keep the bids coming in. Now, our next live auction package. This will get everybody excited. All right, this is the front of the car line for a year. I know I spend 45 minutes a day, every day, to pick up my daughter at school. All right, so here, this will entitle you to get the front spot of car line for a whole year. All you're required to do is get there before car line starts. All right, that's it. Right, Mr. Evans, that's it. If you get there before car line starts, pull right into the front, door opens, child or children in, and you're off on your merry way. I mean, that is going to save you 30 minutes a day. Add that up. That's 2.5 hours a week times a year is a lot of time, okay? So get in there, get up to it. Where are we at now? We're at $1,400, guys. Come on now. That needs to get well over $2,500. I know you're sitting at home going, I got to keep going. We get to 9 p.m. for our live and silent auction packages. Good luck with the winning bidder there on that front of the car line. Very, very fun. 2 more live packages left, ladies and gentlemen. 2 more to go. Now, this is very fun. DJ Robbie, or as some of you may know, the pass-catching tight end of your champion Bucks. That is right, Rob Gronkowski is going to host a pool party and barbecue. Want to hang out with this 4-time champ, Rob Gronkowski? Okay, one of his legendary pool parties? Now's your chance. Now, the experience is going to occur next February to May, so that'll be in the 2022 time frame. Valid for 2 people. Pool party will be 2 to 3 hours, everyone. You need to be 21 years of age or older, because there's going to be some alcohol that'll be served there. So you got to be 21, ladies and gentlemen. There'll be a meet and greet opportunity. You have an opportunity to get some photos. Now, I want to make sure you understand the photos will be taking place in a public setting. All right? We're not going to get crazy with the Gronk. He can be kind of crazy. But it's fun. This past February, or pardon me, this past March, we just did a barbecue down in the Naples area, and there was, I think, 35 people there. It was rocking, and DJ Rob played all the music and had some photos of everybody. It was a wonderful time. So, have a great time. Do we know where we are on our party right now? We're at $4,800, folks. We're getting very, very close to where we can actually sell it. $5,000 will get us a party. So let's get a little bit higher, friends, a little bit higher on the Gronk party. All right, let's do it. our last but not least, last of the Dirty Dozen live auction packages. Here you get an opportunity to bid on this 3-bottle lot of 2017 100-acre Arc Vineyard Howell Mountain Cabernet Sauvignon in original wood. Now, this very, very consistent 100-point wines, all right, by the great critic Robert Parker, and he had the following to say about the cult, this particular cult wine producer. The genius of Jason Woodbridge is not in dispute. A bigger-than-life character, he has a certain persona, flamboyance, and no prisoners taken persona, but what he and his team do in the vineyards and winery speaks for itself. These are remarkable wines with this Cabernet Sauvignon, some of the very finest in the world. So we encourage you to keep the bidding going on this glorious trio. $2,000 to $3,000 is fair, is absolutely fair for these gorgeous wines. So jump in, jump high, keep the bidding going. Do we know where we are in this one, Camille? We're at $1,200, guys and gals, so we're just getting started. I know the party's just getting started. Get those cocktails going. Let's have a good time. Let's keep it going. All right? Now, wow. Wow, 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 wow. You've all been so amazing. Big round of applause for all those live auction packages. I know you guys are at home. I'm sitting here with 25 people in a VIP party and they're enjoying the cocktails and the food. Woo! Everybody's having such a great time, right? Thank you so much for making this year's Saints and Sinners live stream event incredible so far. It's the top of the hour and we're halfway through our show. The real fun is just getting started. Up now, we're going to bring you back in time. Last year's live gala was a showstopper. The theme was the greatest show, and that it was. For those of you who did not attend and missed all the live performances, we've brought back one that left the hair on everyone's arm standing and even brought many to tears. Here it is, the OLL children performing A Million Dreams.
I close my eyes, then I can see the world is waiting up for me. Then I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our mind. I don't care if they call us crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. The special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the For the world we're gonna make.
Good evening, and it's so great to see everyone. Well, virtually this year. I have to tell you, that rendition of A Million Dreams, I remember my wife and I attending last year, and I had just accepted the position here at Our Lady of Lourdes, and honestly, did move me to tears. We have so much talent here. It's such a blessing, and it's such a blessing as well to be your principal. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Mr. Robert Yevich, and couldn't feel more blessed than to be here, or Bobby Yevich, as I know Father Gary calls me. So I'm here tonight to ask you to please give. This has been an incredibly difficult year, obviously, but it's amazing what we've been able to do, and particularly your children, your grandchildren. They have been absolutely amazing, as have been our teachers. And so our focus for our Call to Heart this year is going to be on improving curriculum, textbooks. We're constantly looking to be lifelong learners ourselves, and so as we evaluate, as we're mission-driven, data-informed school, we look to constantly improve ourselves. And so we're looking to improve some textbook series that we have across the grade levels and to make things more vertically aligned. And so anything that you can do to support that effort, we would greatly appreciate it. Obviously, with a new series comes a decent price tag, but this will allow us to continue with our 21st century learning, to promote critical thinking, dive deeper into what the kids do each and every day. And we're so blessed for your support. I cannot thank you enough for being with us tonight, for taking the time. As Father Gary had mentioned, we have an international audience, which is fantastic. And so thank you all for what you have already done, what you continue to do, and how you continue to support us. It is beyond, beyond, beyond a blessing to be your principal here at Our Lady of Lourdes. Anything again for the Call to Heart, we would be so grateful for anything that you're able to contribute.
Thank you so much, Mr. Yevich. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, now is the time. It's the time of the evening where we all are going to give because you can, give because you know that the school needs it, more importantly. You can bid on the silent auction items and the live auction items. You can try to win the raffle, and you're going to get something for all of those things. But now, you're giving because you know the school and the children need it, and because you can. And for that, we say thank you right up front. Again, very, very simply, you go to your mobile devices, okay? On your mobile devices, you go in to donate now. There's some chosen bid numbers there if you would like to. Absolutely go ahead and do that. No worries at all. All right, I'm going to give you a number. If you feel comfortable with that number, you go ahead and give, right? At $10,000 level, friends, at $10,000 level, right? At $10,000, you go on your phone, hit the $10,000 button, hit donate now, and it's that simple, all right? This project that Mr. Yevich has spoken about is probably $25,000 or more to actually, bring to fruition. Now, saying that, if we raise more money than that, there's all kinds of places in the school where the money can go. That $10,000 level. How about a $5,000 level? Anybody at $5,000, right? The $5,000 level will be fabulous. Get your name on the screen. It'll go by there, right? The $5,000 level, every dollar counts, and we say thank you very much. How about we say thank you to Cheryl Williams, right? Judy Warner, thank you so much for your kind donation. Bob Mueller, thank you for donating. We appreciate every dime that comes in. That's the $10,000 and the $5,000 levels. How about the $2,500 level? $2,500, ladies and gentlemen. $2,500 will buy a lot of books for a lot of kids, right? A lot of books for a lot of kids, and they're needy. The kids need to. We need to get our curriculum where it needs to be, right? We actually have to do that. You have no choice. The kids go here. Let's teach them the way they need to be taught, okay? And you guys can help at home, and we appreciate every dollar that comes in. Every dollar. Katie Sellers, thank you, Katie. All right? $1,000 level, friends. How about the $1,000 level? Anybody at the $1,000 level? James Nichols. Thank you, James, for jumping in. We appreciate all of those people that are coming on there. The $1,000 level. Anybody at the $1,000 level? Keep those bids coming in. Now that was a $10,000, $5,000, $2,500, $1,000 level. How about the $500 level? Anybody at 500? You want to do 5? Absolutely fabulous. $500, every dollar counts, right? It absolutely does. No question about that. Anybody else? We have some more people coming in. Melody Park, Deanna Ross. Thank you guys. Thank you ladies for those wonderful donations. Keep them coming in. Absolutely. We take every single dollar and we thank every single one of you, right? We have Angel Chiariello. I'm sorry, you know what? I just totally, sorry? Chirello. Thank you. I'm sorry I messed your name up, but we thank you for that. Who do we have coming in? Oh, Dave Dennis. Thank you, Dave, for the $1,000 donation. Dave, thank you, pal. Appreciate that very much, right? $1,000, $500 level. How about $250, friends? $250? Anybody at the $250 level? Again, go onto your phone, mobile device, click whatever button you want. If I didn't ask you for a number, if you want to give $1 million, go to the Donate Now button and just click and type your own number in, okay? Wherever you feel, wherever you can sleep at night, that's awesome. We appreciate that. That's a $250 level. What do we see? I see some more names coming up there. Bernadette Barrett. Thank you, Bernadette. Thank you so much sitting at home there, watching the show and donating. We appreciate every dollar that comes in, right? Folks, now we're approaching that $4,000 level now. Let's keep getting it nice and higher. Guys and gals, keep it coming nice and high. There we go. Kelly Warehill. Yeah, Kelly, thank you. Worley. Sorry, I didn't see the I in the end. See without glasses? Wow. Charles? Where's Charles? Charles Abella. Thank you, Charles, for jumping in. We appreciate that. Our last giving level this evening is the $100 giving level. The $100 giving level, again, that was from $10,000 all the way down to the $100 giving level. All right? We have anybody, new names coming in there? We have some more people coming in. James Donahue. Thank you, James. Thank you, Anna Marie Masterangelo. Thank you so much. Anna Springer and Amanda Springer. Amanda Springer, thank you guys for jumping in. There's Anna Fidelius. Thank you, Fidelis. Yeah, Fidelis. A big anonymous donor. All right, guys and gals. So again, that was a $10,000 level right down to the $100 level. So again, that's the call to the heart. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, you can keep donating. All right, keep donating all night long. All right, just like Lionel Richie said, all night long. It's absolutely fabulous. Let's do that. Our live and silent auction are going to end, friends, at 9 p.m. So don't be worried. If somebody outbids you, your phone's going to buzz. The call to the heart, whenever you feel comfortable, whatever level you feel comfortable at, whether it's 10,000 all the way down to 100, right? We'll take every single dime. There we go. Hey, we have Flor Gomez Kinney, Jennifer Marks, Barbara Lynn Wilkie. Thank you, and thank you for those donations. They're coming in. Woo, woo. Look at those. Those are all $1,000 donations. Thank you, and thank you for those. Keep them coming. All right, keep them coming. Keep those wines being poured at home, everybody. Right, keep pouring those wines up. It's fun. Let's go. Let's have a great time. Guys and gals, we thank you very kindly for those great donations. I think now is the time. Are the guys already head over to that other side? Should we go ahead and turn it over to them? I think we should do that. So listen, now everybody, a word from our sponsors.
Saucy wings, delicious seafood, stacked burgers, and fresh salads. There's no better place in town to watch the game and enjoy some fun, loving hospitality, courtesy of the world-famous Hooters girls. Hooters, where it's easy to pick a winner.
This is the moment you've been waiting for. Welcome to the first ever Saints and Sinners, Our Lady of Lourdes Chicken Wing Eating Contest. I am your host, the man in the orange blazer, the guy that's a little taller than Jay Glazer. I will be your chicken wing appraiser, John Harrison. I'd first like to go ahead and I'd like to start out and thank everybody that made this evening possible. From our presenting sponsor, the original Hooters, to all the parents, parishioners, faculty, and volunteers, to the two ladies I'd like to go ahead and call the CNC Fundraising Factory, our chairs, Christy and Camille. Thank you, everybody, for making this happen. So without further ado, let me go ahead and introduce our teams. You've seen them from orientation to graduation to Christmas plays. I'm willing to bet they've even cut you off in car line once or twice. Welcome, Team Parents, over this way. Leading off Team Parents, he's an alumni, he's a parent. This is the man behind the barbecue every fall festival. Welcome, Kevin Pitmaster Minor. Next up, we got a man that needs no introduction. The man that's married to the math teacher. Coming right from Rain-a-Palooza, Mr. Rain Sellers.
Yeah! Let's go down!
Rounding off Team Parents. If you've been to a baseball game, if you've been to a volleyball match, a track and field meet, there's a chance you've seen her there. Welcome, Mrs. Lori. I may be a few minutes late. Meyerback. Moving on to team number 2. Team number 2 is a team that spans decades. I wasn't going to say which decades they span, but I think they're going to tell you themselves. Welcome to Team Alumni over this way. Leading off Team Alumni, your friend, my friend, parishioner, former parent, Mr. Scott, handing out Angel Mints and Laffy Taffy Ram. That is an actual photo too, folks. I want to go ahead and let you know. Next up is a triple threat. She's a teacher, she's a parent, but she's here repping Team Alumni tonight. Give it up for Mrs. Lisa, I ain't about to lose Suarez. Rounding off Team Alumni tonight is a man who's a teacher. Not a teacher, he's a parent. Never been. He's taught, but he's an alumni. He's a parent. He's going ahead and representing the class of 1992. Kenny, I bet I'm louder than anybody in here. Minor! And he's brought along a special friend, the governor, Mr. Ron from 93. Going on to team number 3 is the folks that go ahead and they watch our kids every day. Better put is they probably put up with our kids every single day. 3 folks that are getting very good at laser tag from taking temperatures every single day. Team teachers over this way. Starting off with team teachers, everybody's favorite 5th grade teacher, our Mario Kart driving, Disney annual pass holder, the man that doesn't even need a full last name, Mr. D. Second up, we know diamonds are this lady's best friend, along with smiles, high heels, and a stop sign in the car line every single day. Give it up for Queen Mary Ram. And rounding off team teacher, the man looking to lead them to victory, the jefe, the head honcho, the principal, Mr. Bobby Yevich.
Now wait a minute, Mrs. Ram's sister's here, actually,
That's
who
true.
was gonna sit in
My
for her.
twin sister's
Your twin sister is here too. We may have to bring her on after. Guys, I have no clue what's going on. Mandy, Mandy getting tagged in early. I thought Father Gary was the only one that brought a ringer in with him. I guess not. Guys, inhaling all the way from the other side of the parking lot, straight out of the rectory, we got Team Priest over this way. And start leading it off as a man who needs no introduction. The man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only, known continent to continent, Father Gary. Second off is the ringer that I earlier mentioned, but I believe it's just a man who loves his food, loves his family, wants to be out from a good time, borrowing him all the way from St. Petersburg, Father Ralph DeLea. Rounding off Team Priest, some of you have heard that we've welcomed a new priest into our parish. Some of you may have heard him on Sundays, some of you have heard him on the internet, some of you may have heard him on Spirit FM. I'd like to go ahead and welcome in the flesh, ready to go ahead and help out Team Priest, Father Jonathan Emery. Now folks, the rules are simple, and the competition is going to be fierce. Each team has 75 wings on their table. They have 3 minutes to go ahead and eat as many as possible. Guys, when the buzzer rings, put down your wings. It's as easy as that. Any questions? Let's get it on, guys. On the count of 3, I'm going to count it backwards. 3, 2, 1. Let's eat some chicken wings. My goodness, here we go. This is starting off fast and furious. It looks like Mrs. Ram's twin sister has been doing some Joey Chestnut watching. Got it going. Uh-oh, Mrs. Suarez over there. She's laughing. Uh-oh. Team parent, they're looking serious over that way. They're looking serious. Uh-oh. Team priest, they're taking their time. They're deliberate in their actions. Guys, we're 30 seconds in. We're 30 seconds in and nobody is showing any signs of slowing down. Mr. Yevich, he's doing a number on him over there. He's got this down. Scott's looking over his shoulder. Oh. Once again, I don't know, Team Priest is looking good. They're going steady Eddie over that way. Team faculty, look at the teachers. They're going, there's wings flying, there's wing sauce flying going on. Guys, we are under 2 minutes. That is the 2-minute warning. Under 2 minutes to go. Look at Mandy go. 145. Guys, look at them go. Nobody is slowing down. Wait, hold on, I do see a few people slowing a little bit down. I can tell you it's not Team Priests. Once again, they're like steady Eddie. They're going to make it to the end. Mrs. Suarez can't stop laughing. Lisa, I'm not going to lose. Suarez is losing it right now. She's laughing. Oh, she says, look in the bucket. Oh, that's a new move. I've never seen that one in a chicken wing eating contest, Mr. Yevich. Guys, we're down to 1 minute. We got 1 minute remaining. Who is it gonna go ahead and be? Oh, we got folks in the crowd going ahead and cheering them on. I'll tell you what, team faculty is not messing around. Team parent just slowed way down. They started off like jackrabbits. Now it's come to a crawl. Guys, we got 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Get the final wings in. We got 20 seconds. We're down to the last few wings, guys. The last few wings need to be eaten. This is going to be a contest that comes down to 1 or 2 wings. I can tell that already.
Stop laughing and eat.
We got 5 seconds left, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put down your chicken wings. Put them down. Put them down. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to remember where you are at this very moment, because this is something not to be forgotten. I need our official counters to please come out and help me out count some chicken wings for us. Oh, they're going ahead and parading who's going to win. Messiest? We do have a contest for the messiest chicken wing eating contest. Can you ladies help me do the contest? Let's see. It may be easier to...
Are they under the table? I have so much food in my mouth is not
Scott, I don't know how you did it, but that plate...
Our spokesperson is Lisa. She'd like to say a few words.
Lisa, do you have more than one?
He's got wings all around him.
Guys, as we go ahead and we count down... This is getting crazier as the contest is done. There is a messiest eater contest that we did go ahead and have as we're coming up with the final tally on here. I mean, taking a look around, you guys are a little bit cleaner than I thought you were going to be, but Mr. D has got he's got wing sauce all over the place. He's gone through napkins. Messiest eater 2021, Mr. Delgado.
Dude, it's over. I know.
42 left. 42 left.
You don't want to buy me dinner, do you?
We are really testing our OLL math skills right now. We're going ahead. We're subtracting wings, adding wings, dividing by 3.
I have 30. 42 left. 30 left. What do you have left?
36 on those legs.
And how much over there?
So the winners by 6 chicken wings. Give it up for team faculty. Father Gary is here counting for a recall. Congratulations, team faculty. Ladies and gentlemen, if you liked what you've seen tonight, please find it in your heart to go ahead and hit that donate button for a good cause. All the money goes directly back into our school and our children here at Our Lady of Lourdes. Other than that, I do thank everybody for being here tonight with us, having a little bit of fun. And I want to thank once again the original Hooters for their sponsorship and everybody else that's gone ahead and helped out. I'm going to throw it back to Chris, but please don't forget to hit that donate button, folks. Thank you again for coming.
Saucy wings, delicious seafood, stacked burgers, and fresh salads. There's no better place in town to watch the game and enjoy some fun, loving hospitality, courtesy of the world-famous Hooters girls. Hooters, where it's easy to pick a winner.
Mr. Delgado, Mr. Yevich.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back live. Thank you, Brian, and all you wing-eating crazy people. Now, the winners of the wing eating contest, who was it? The teachers. So tell me who they are.
Mr. Delgado,
Mr. Yevich,
Mrs. Wren, but not Mrs. Wren.
Mrs. Rem, but Mrs. Rem who had a wig on, that Mrs. Rem, the very large 6'6" Mrs. Rem?
Yes.
Wow, the teachers, so the teachers were the winners, let's use winners in quotations, okay? So congratulations to the winners of the wing eating contest, and we thank you to Hooters for providing those amazing wings. Now, I'd like to announce in just a moment or two the winner of our 50-50. So if we can go ahead and get, where are we at now, Christy, on our 50-50, give or take? You're refreshing?
5575.
We're over $5,500 in the 50-50. Guys, that's $2,700. Are you kidding me? Come on. Let's keep it going. You got just another couple of minutes to go here. Our pot is up. We're going to call the winner in just a moment or two, okay? Now, friends, the last chance to bid on the live and silent auction is 9 p.m. That's 9 p.m., everybody, okay? Absolutely it is. Now, have we gone ahead and pulled the 50-50 winner, friend? Have we done that yet? Yeah, we're going to pull it now. So while they're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and just say our call to the heart. We're over $7,000 now. We need around $25,000 to fund Mr. Yevich's plan, okay? So we're on the way. We're a third of the way there. I know you're sitting at home. I know you're waiting to make that more donations. Keep them coming in, friends. We love it. Every dollar counts. We say thank you for hanging with us all this evening and this craziness with my co-host Brian over there in the wing eating contest. Man, I wanted to get in there and eat myself. He's coming in there. Thank you. That jacket, wow, where did you get that? That's unbelievable. You look so great over there, right? Yeah, this is absolutely perfect. So now, do we have a winner yet or no?
I'm waiting for them to...
Okay, the winner is coming in just moments here.
4:30.
Yeah, we're actually a little bit over 7 now. If you look at our other screen, we're over 7,000, which is wonderful, you guys. Keep the money coming in. Some of our live auction items, we're very, very, very close to being able to sell them at the reserves. Keep in mind, we had the Gronk barbecue. We had the amazing Darth Vader helmet. We had the car line, be at the front of the car line, name one of the 3 streets. All of those great live auction packages. The Bucks helmet, Tom Brady painted on a bottle of Pappy Van Wick. Are you kidding me? Come on. Beautiful. Get those bids. Keep them going higher.
We're still waiting.
We're going to auto-generate the winner of our raffle. So that's what's taking just a second. We have a winner. Let me get the phone here. Thank you. I'm coming. See, this is how authentic this is. And we're live. It's organic. Whatever we can do. And look, and her case is on the back. Yeah, God. Okay, I'm not going to read that. We have our winner. We have our winner. Joanne McFadden. Joanne McFadden. Wow. Congratulations, Joanne. You're sitting at home and you're going, what? Now, Joanne, I'm just going to tell you, a lot of people donate back their winnings. Just saying. But you do what you want, Joanne. You do what you want. Go on a vacation to Mexico, whatever you want. We say thank you for contributing. Thank you to everybody who did that. I'll pass that back to you. Thanks so much, Camille. Right? So thank you, thank you, thank you for making this evening so spectacular. Your support means the world to our children and to our school community. You know, you are all the best. You absolutely are. If you want anything, or if you're the winner at the end of the evening, okay, at 9 o'clock, you're going to get a text from Qtego that's going to say you're the high bidder. All right? Just get in contact with the school, with the committee, and they'll let you know when you can come in and pick up your item. Thank you so very, very much. Be blessed, stay safe, and we hope to see you in person next year. From me and everybody here, we say God bless and thank you and good night.
you.